Yo, what up, Knuckles? It's your boy Philko here, and apparently, Negro is an acceptable term for black soldiers in the U.S. Army. It's official. It is pretty, it's acceptable. According to the NewYorkDailyNews.com, of course, where I'm reading this from, the title is Negro is an acceptable term for black soldiers, U.S. Army says. What year is this again, they ask? Army regulations still allow for black soldiers to be labeled Negro, a term that faded in the late 1960s, okay? Now, what's interesting about this, I would say, why are they putting the blackest dude's pictures up here? Yo, this is the blackest, yo, I'm gonna have to edit this video. So these two pictures they show, talking about Negro, they got the blackest dude I've seen in at least 6 days. This dude is mad dark. Alright, this guy is kind of normal, but the first two pictures, damn. This dude is mad dark. You don't have to show the blackest person to show black. Jesus Christ. They literally found the darkest person they could find. Damn, find someone who's kind of typical or something. Jesus. But anyway, let's keep going. God damn. But anyway, apparently to them, Negro is an acceptable term. And what's interesting is 2 days ago, I was asked in a class about the term Negro. Because, teaching them about not saying nigga in America, because, a lot of people get offended, especially when you're white, blah, blah, blah. And somebody asked about the term Negro. He said, if I were to call a black person a Negro or talk about or refer to a black person as Negro, would that be offensive? And I was like, it would just be weird because Negro's really old. Who says that anymore? That's exactly what I told him. I was like, I don't really think it's extremely offensive. I just think it's weird and old. No one really says Negro anymore. It's very old. I believe it's a Spanish word or something that means black. But all in all, to me, I don't know why we have so much of a problem being called black. We got no problems calling white people white. We call a white person white in a split second. Even if they got a tan, but we can't be black. I don't see what's wrong with black, man. I don't see what's wrong with it. It's just a slang word that means people of mostly African origins, whatever. We're black. I don't see the big deal. People are so offended by words. It's not like they're saying black is bad. They're just saying, oh, they're black people. Or they're brown people, whatever, even brown people. But that's confusing because brown, in slang, that also means Latinos and stuff. Whether you're black or brown. When they say brown, it can mean Latinos, Indians. But black is mostly of African descent. But I don't see the big deal being called African. American. I don't see the big deal being... No, actually, I do see the big deal being called African American. It's too much. I understand it. Maybe we need to just be called Blamericans. B-L-A in the rest. Blamericans. Wouldn't that be cool? Oh, we have some Blamericans here. Blamerican, African, American. Blamerican wins. It's less syllables. I'll be Blamerican. You guys, let's start a new thing. We're Blamerican. Just Blamerican. Black Americans. You know what I mean? So, all this fuss over words is just, it's just getting ridiculous. And Negro, I remember I did a video on some guy who was called, damn, what did they call him? He was in a criminal database and he was called dark, his complexion was described as dark Negro and people got tight. But the thing is, that dude was dark as shit. He was dark. And I was like, what the how the fuck else are they supposed to talk about his skin complexion? Dude is dark. I would have put dark as hell. He was just dark. And now it's funny when I say things like that, people are like, oh, you're being insensitive. If you think I'm being insensitive by saying someone is dark, you have a problem with dark skin. It's not me. I'm not saying anything's bad with dark skin at all. I've never made any insults about dark skin. If you have dark skin, you have dark skin. But there's always a too dark, just like there's always a too light. And this dude in these pictures, yo, they could have found somebody else. I'm going to put this picture up here, my man. You would think he painted his face. Like, what the fuck? They couldn't find no other people? Jesus. And that's basically it. Let me know what you think of the Army saying Negro is okay. It's the U.S. Army, of course. And that's basically it, people. I'm out. Later.